For all of my people who be fighting depression. When you think about your life, you can't help but to stress it. You're counting all your failures, but never counting your blessings. I've been feeling lost and I need a sense of direction. Cover up my pain with them bottles and prescriptions. It don't ever work, the next day wonder why I did it. Trying to fight this battle, but can't escape what I'm feeling.
Welcome back today, the No Eggs Podcast, August edition. As you already know, my name is Cam. This is Pang, Danny. We do have a very special guest today. One of my longtime friend, longtime teammate, Chef Flip here.
Hey, how you guys doing?
My man.
Thank you for having me here.
Yeah, as you already know, which maybe you probably already seen, Flip has a lot going on. So Flip, can you kind of tell us about yourself and your story, or what's going on right now with you?
Well, I'm the owner of Eggflip, and we've been open for about a year and a half now, and we're growing pretty rapidly in Minneapolis right now. And right now, I'm just moving just as fast as the world is moving, right? So just trying to go out there, build this brand, give a lot of people opportunity to work with us and see the goal of what we could accomplish, right? With bringing fast casual breakfast to like a lot of big cities around the United States.
I like that. Fast casual breakfast.
Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
How is this fast casual different from
So basically,
McDonald's?
like you're like McDonald's or something, right? Like if you go to McDonald's, they have breakfast for a limited time, and then they go to their lunch menu and stuff. So we wanted to be that like McDonald's of breakfast, just have that breakfast part of the menu, and then with Eggflip, we're only open until like 2 p.m. so people could have that urge to crave it the next day, right? But then we do have different options where we have our location at the Malcolm Yard where we are open all day is because it's a double concept, and we brought my sushi concept there that's called Sushi Flip. So we're able to sell food all day where we have breakfast from like brunch time, and then now we get more people gravitating towards the sushi menu from like lunch all the way throughout the evening.
Right.
And we still get a lot of people that buy breakfast sandwiches throughout the day.
Breakfast
Me included.
Egg flip is great.
Yeah.
Oh man, I crave the spam egg flip sandwich at like 11 p.m.
Yeah,
and I'm
that one's a good one.
let me try and make it, but it's never that good.
Peg's never had it.
I'm a fake.
Yeah,
For
we got to go one of these days.
Hey,
Yeah.
tomorrow. Oh man,
No, we're busy.
you guys aren't
After the
open.
game.
No,
Malcolm Yard.
we are open every
but-
day. Malcolm Yard's open.
Malcolm
every day.
Yards.
At the
We
U-
might.
yeah,
We'll meet there.
Yeah.
We're open every day over there.
Yeah,
Look
for
at
me, the bread makes a difference, and the eggs are so fluffy, dude. It's fire.
Yeah, and we
just
like
melts.
we have this local bread company that make the milk bread specifically just for us, and they're
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
we're loving their bread. Like
I have a question then. If you have locally made bread, how are you gonna bring this to the rest of the world?
because they source it throughout the United States. So we have a food supplier that does supplies to every other states
Look at
in the
you
United States. Yep.
thinking.
Yeah, and so you mentioned that you wanted to bring it to like other metropolitan areas, like outside of just like Minnesota and the Twin Cities. Like, where else are you going? And like, I guess like when you grow that big, like, how do you like do quality control?
So it's all in the sauce.
Okay.
And it's all in cooking everything fresh too. Like, so we figured out how we could bake fresh breakfast, like cooking everything fresh on the grill and then making sure that the customer smells it too, right? We sell along the way, right? So we don't over make anything.
Yeah.
And then every time when we start our operation and stuff, we kind of gauge how much customers that we're having around that time frame.
Right.
So like lunch, like around in the Skyway, our first location, right? We get very busy like around 11:30. So we know we have to fill up all of our hotlines, so we get it ready so we could get it out the window by like less than 5 to 10 minutes.
The hotline bling.
Yeah, and I like I love the breakfast all day thing just because like that's where like IHOP and everything.
Yep.
Like because breakfast is like the best meal of the day.
It is.
It has like the greatest variety.
And the majority of people, myself included, we don't eat at that time from 9 to 12. I don't really eat. If you're intermittent fasting, you don't eat. And just like you said, McDonald's will close by like 11 or 10:30. So you don't get the opportunity to try that stuff. So I do like that concept too.
And then like a lot of people, like some people, they don't even get up early enough. Yeah. Right. And then by 12,
That's also me.
by 12 o'clock, that's their breakfast.
I
Right.
have a question for all of you.
Yeah.
What time does breakfast cut off for you?
I don't eat
Like, when
breakfast,
does
to be
it
honest with you.
switch to brunch?
I also, I mean, I don't eat until 12 every day. Unless my wife makes something and she's like, Cam, eat this. I'm not going to say no because she cooks good food. But I don't usually eat until 12.
Okay, fair.
To be honest, what is breakfast, right? Like I could eat egg any time of the
Yo,
day,
yeah.
right? So it's like sometime when I go to Denny's after the nightclub back in the
100%.
day,
You're
like
right.
2 in the morning or 1 in the morning. Where do you go? Denny's
I
or
miss those days.
Perkins, right?
Yep.
So like
Yeah, that's fine.
we're
Fair.
eating breakfast eggs at midnight
Yeah.
or
Breakfast
something.
That's the-
like,
foods
yeah.
at midnight.
I'm about to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hungry now. Again.
Yeah, now we
okay.
all want Denny's and egg
So
flip.
like sometime I even get the crave like when I get home, just like egg and bread and like soy sauce, right?
Oh, that
Well,
sounds
well
hella
to be
good.
fair, egg is so versatile. You can eat egg
Yeah.
anywhere, anyhow, like boiled, sunny side up, whatever.
So that's a crazy story. That's actually why I started Egg Flip, because like every household, right? Every starter kit meal, you start with egg,
Yep.
rice, or bread,
Yeah,
and
fair.
milk, right? Like as a kid. So I like a lot of household, any like culture, any race, whatever, everybody's eating egg and bread.
That's the first thing you learn how to cook too, is like eggs. Eggs
yeah.
and ramen, yeah.
Bro, did you realize our name is No Eggs Podcast?
Dude, this is
And-
perfect.
Now you got the
Yeah,
egg guy,
see?
right?
Yeah. Yo,
Meant to be. Meant to be.
Yeah, and then when I looked up the egg flip and I saw the logo, and then I looked at
The
our logo
eggs.
and I was just like, oh, it's so similar, dude. Like I can definitely do something with this. Like
Our
in
eggs
the,
are BFFs.
I know, yeah.
So and then I use this colorway is because it's our football team color.
Oh, that's
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. If y'all didn't know
Okay,
already,
yeah.
Flip, part
you
of our championship team, TCF, baby.
Okay. How did
TCF, shout out
you let
again.
them loud boys win? Yeah.
Oh shit.
Boy, that got everybody riled up.
Hey, we
Yeah.
was there to support. We was
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
to help build that community, right? Like,
Exactly.
like it wasn't just us. It was like everybody else that went to go play. It was the part of building that community and building that culture, right?
That's what it's all
So,
about,
yeah.
honestly.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, that's all it is, right? Culture, Hmong, Laotian, Thai, Southeast Asian, whatever the hell you are, it's like
I was just there to have fun, man. Eat, play
Good
football,
food,
have fun,
hot
like
sun.
like
drink,
Yeah.
water.
And that's what I thought. Like you guys did really well too. It was just like I think like one, you guys were phenomenal athletes, but then you guys were just like all fun dudes. Like I came out every once in a while and like
Yeah,
Like, just,
he's
like,
hung
hang
out.
out.
He's hung
Yeah.
out with Low and all of them.
Oh,
too,
okay.
yeah, and so like you guys are
Fun
just
guys,
it's just
man.
like a good time. And then when it sounds like from all the stories that Cam tells me about like all of like the travels of like going to like the tournaments
Oh,
and stuff,
the
like it
best.
always just sounds like a good time.
yeah, it like all like when we win like prize money, all of it go towards like hotel or
Yeah,
or like
you spent it
alcohol
that
or,
weekend.
like-
Yeah.
It's
Like
hotel
we didn't
alcohol.
even we didn't even care about splitting the pot money because
No.
we're
Yeah.
already spending our money to travel to go hang
Yeah.
out, right?
Yeah.
Like, but the extra funds, whatever, it's just gonna go towards like us hanging out with each other.
Because traveling is just part of like team bonding.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
just about
Sure.
sports. So when you're traveling, you're staying in a hotel, with a bunch of other guys, and you're just making cracking jokes and playing pranks and having a good ass time. Yeah. I think for me personally, I think that's probably the most part of of football that I miss.
Yeah.
Just going out of town and just
hanging out with the boys. Yeah.
It
was
great.
fun.
Yeah.
Can I ask you, how's your life changed now from football to egg flip? What's the difference?
Well, now it's more like
He's on the news.
yeah,
That's
it's-
what. Yeah,
it's-
yeah.
it's
He's
totally-
making money. He's making money with
It's
egg
totally
flip. Football, you
different
didn't
because
make
like
money.
before
That's the
when
difference?
I used to work for someone else, and then when these football tournaments come, I'd be like,
Oh, kick
fuck,
it the day out.
fuck work. You know? I'm going out to this football tournament. I'm going to this football tournament. But now it's like, now I can't have that mentality. It's like,
Well, you got a business.
dang, I gotta worry about like if I don't do this, right, then I have all my staff that's gonna be worried about their job and stuff, right?
Right,
So
yeah.
now I have more responsibilities and I have more people that is under my wing. I have to be a leader, right?
Yeah, and they depend on you. Yeah.
And with football, it's fun and all and stuff, but like,
Yeah, well, it's back when we were younger. We didn't
Yeah.
have that much responsibility.
Yep.
Even me, most of the time I was still in college. I didn't have like a real quote unquote job, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna call in. I'm sick today, and then be on the field.
Yeah, it is easy to call in and to not care about that.
Yeah.
Like, cause even now, like I quit my career to do the farm,
yep.
and then like I got like kind of a dumb job in the meantime. It is kind of nice because like if I'm late, I'm kind of like whatever, I don't care.
Yeah.
It is nice to just be like, it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah.
Because then the main thing is just like what you're doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, right now, man, like I just worry about like what can go wrong if I'm not there, right? Like or like I just want to be there more, so I could like there's other business projects that people ask me to be a part of or like want to venture off into something else, right?
Yeah.
I tell them no because like right now I just want to focus on one thing. I don't want to spread myself thin. Like I'd rather just put my full effort into egg flip instead of doing too many things. Then you lose focus on the main thing that's growing, right?
It's crazy that you said that, but you were just saying how you got like 5-6 different locations and then looking
but
into
then it's still the same formula.
yeah.
It's the same, like so. The reason why I have chicken flip
Okay.
is because like right now I sell franchise too, so I have franchisees in different states that's running egg flip and stuff.
Yep.
And they want to be open later.
Yeah.
So right now, like with my characters and everything with egg flip, I have a story behind everything.
Okay.
So now it's like what came first, the chicken or the egg?
Let's hear it then.
So
Yeah.
the egg came first.
Well, yeah. What came first,
The
the
egg
chicken
came
or the
first.
the egg came first?
So now
Now we settled it, y'all.
So now chicken flip is right now we have a pop-up at the Malcolm Yard for 3 months.
Yeah.
And it's more of introducing our lunch menu towards egg flip because now we're merging chicken flip into egg flip. So now my franchisees could stay open later.
Yeah.
And then now they can have a double concept
Okay.
where they could sell egg all day. And then now in the evening time, they could sell chicken.
Yeah.
Man, I want some egg flip now.
Yeah.
I want some chicken.
It's just more on like the business side of it,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So like they could, at the end of the day, we open a business to make money, right?
Right,
So
yeah.
like when we add this lunch menu to it, it's just giving them more opportunity to make money all day.
Right. And so you're supporting your franchisees doing through that.
Yeah.
And so Sushi Flip, is that kind of the dinner component of that? 'Cause you got breakfast,
Sushi
lunch.
Flip was I have a like first I'm a Thai chef, Thai Lao chef, and then I became a sushi chef after that.
Yeah.
And then my business partner, he has a sushi restaurant too. And then now with Malcolm Yard, they asked us to also incorporate sushi because they know that we could do so many things. And they didn't just want to have like egg flip there because they wanted to expand the menu a little bit. So basically Sushi Flip came before chicken flip.
Okay, so
So the sushi
So
comes
the
before the
sushi-
chicken
sushi
and the
was just-
egg.
so
it's the fish,
So
the egg,
Sushi
and-
is just an extra.
yeah.
Sushi is just an extra part of it.
In evolution, it was always
Yeah.
the fish that
started
came
in the
first.
water.
Yeah.
Hey, fish
So-
egg.
Oh yeah, there we
Hey.
go. Look at that.
Yeah.
So, Flip, you've been on top of this game. Man,
So
he's
we've
been
been all over,
inceptioning
you
us
know?
this
Yeah.
whole time.
So like I have a lot of followers with my food ever since I've been a sous chef at Lemongrass.
Yeah, let's talk about
Yeah.
that because we were talking about that right before the podcast, and we were
Yeah.
talking about how like Lemongrass was like it was the spot, and I would say like 10 years ago, like it redefined Asian food in the Twin
cuisine.
Cities.
Yeah.
because it kind of made it like higher class, kind of like nice dinner stuff.
I got a
and you were the
question.
mastermind behind that.
No,
I have a
actually-
question
oh, yeah.
though. Okay, for the out of towner, because I'm from California.
Yep.
And I never got to experience lemongrass, but everybody from Minnesota talks about lemongrass.
Yeah.
You're the OG chef behind lemongrass.
The mastermind.
Well, like I went back there a few times, you know, like I love that place. I love the people that own it, you know, like and she's the owner. She's one of my mentor that I grew up respecting because of the way she do business and how she operate her restaurants and
Beautiful
stuff.
mind.
And like I actually learned a lot from over there,
Yeah.
and then the way that I cook, I kind of help elevated the flavors over there, help her with the sauce and basically learning everything from her mom too. And then kind of tweaking it a little my way here and there, and then letting them taste it, and then they say, "All right, let's roll with it," right?
Yeah.
And then quickly, and she's the person behind
Kaluna, yep.
Gai Noi, and Lat 14.
Lat 14, yep. So you could still have a lot of the lemongrass dishes at like Lat 14
Yeah.
or Gai Noi. They have their basil wings at all their restaurants.
So lemongrass no longer exists.
No longer exists.
Yeah.
Damn.
But it was like recognized, like I think in the 2000s by like the city for being like, I guess like the higher end of Asian food. I mean, it brought Asian food into like, I don't know, like
A different
dinner,
category
like,
over
yeah.
here, right? It's just brought it more to the light in Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Got
Because like
it.
back then, I guess like Thai food wasn't really like a big thing, right?
Yeah.
It was just more like Chinese or
Yep.
like
Japanese,
sushi,
yeah.
Japanese,
Yeah.
right? And then now with Anne, she actually won
elevated.
some like accolades
Awards.
over there
Yeah.
and stuff,
Hell
and
yeah.
and help bring up her restaurant and stuff. So, and it was with a lot of the staff that worked there, like not just me, like they had.
Shout out to Chef Flip.
It wasn't
Yeah.
just me. It was a lot of different chefs that was back there that did their damn thing over there, So
Hell yeah.
big shout out to
Wow.
all of them.
Can you talk about, and her name was Anne, right?
Yep. And
Can you talk about like
Ahmed. Yep.
like the importance of like having somebody like that as like a role model? Because it sounds like you guys had a relationship, like you knew her growing up and you knew her mother, right?
I
And
just
so-
know that like every time, like if I did need a job, I know that I have a job with
Yeah.
her or whatever, right? And it's like when we did go back and open up Lemongrass after the pandemic, she just texted me out of nowhere. She was like, "Hey, do you know anyone that's looking for a job as a chef? I want to open up Lemongrass back up because we haven't been open since the pandemic." And then that's when I told our friend Michael,
Oh, yeah.
"Hey, Michael, you want to
yeah,
go work
yeah.
at
I forgot he worked there, too.
I was like, "Hey,
Okay,
Michael,
you're
you
right.
want to go work at
Your cousin
Lemongrass?"
My cousin.
Oh, for real? Okay.
I was like, "You want to go work at Lemongrass? Anne's looking for a chef, whatever, right? And you could go do sushi over there too, or whatever, right?" So I was like, he was interested, and then she was like, "I really want to ask, what are you doing right now?"
That's the real reason for the text.
At that time, I wasn't really doing much too.
Yeah.
I was what is it? I was just ending another job doing sushi at Umi. And then she caught me at the right time. I was like, I guess I'm not doing nothing right now. What is your plan? She was like, "Well, I want you to come back and be the sous chef at Lemongrass. Go in there and, taste all the sauce
make
and
sure
fix it up,
everything's-
see everything that we could do to reopen back up." So when we opened back up, we got busy again, like, like very busy. Like, I mean, like weekends, there's no seatings over there.
Yeah.
And it's sad story that we had to close down. It was just for her to adventure to her new adventure for Kai Noi. So
And it sounded like it worked out for you
It worked
because now
out,
you got
yeah.
egg flip.
Yep, so
and-
now I got to do what I needed. I actually took a year off of out the kitchen.
What'd you do
After
in that
Lemongrass?
year?
So I did delivery driving. So I partnered up with Elite, and I was just doing transportation, picking up pallets and dropping it off at companies and stuff. So throughout that whole year, I wasn't trying to use that as my career.
Yeah.
It was just more of
like
a
a
thinking
break,
tank,
right?
Yeah.
like for me to recalibrate myself and like think about what I'm gonna do for myself in the future, right? And long story short, my hairstylist, she always wanted me to partner up with her husband, and like she was like, "Won't you call him up? Like he always wanted to be your partner." And I was like, "All right, whatever. I'm gonna give him
Partner in what?
an egg flip.
Egg flip.
Ah, so that's how
So
you
basically,
started.
Yeah.
we walked around the Skyway looking at locations and stuff, and then I remember walking in the Skyway 5 years before,
Yeah.
and I was gonna do a Thai Express there with my family restaurant, Thai Cuisine, and this was during the time we won Best Thai 2018 for City Pages, and I wanted to do the Express over there because it's busy in the Skyway. This was way before pandemic, right?
Yeah.
And then I saw this location where Egg Flip is at right now. It was very busy like a long time ago. So, and then fast forward to where when me and my business partner walking around now, everything is all vacant because it's like
Post-pandemic,
after,
Yeah.
post pandemic, and then now they're just like pretty dead over there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, I remember this Taco John right here. It used to be very busy over here.
Yeah.
I was like, I want this location. Let's get this location. So he told me, he was like, well, the owner over here don't want any Asian food
What the hell?
because
What is
there's
that
already
about?
other Asian
Oh, okay.
restaurants.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
they
yeah.
just create
I
unnecessary
thought they were just
competition.
hating.
So I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, all right,
Yeah.
give me a week. Give me a week. Let me think about it. You know what I mean? And let's come up with what we're gonna do over here. And then that's
Lo and
when I just started like researching stuff, like something that's gonna be new over here. And then I was like, hey, let's make Korean inspired egg sandwiches. Everybody love breakfast.
Hell yeah.
You know, and we could gravitate towards every culture, everybody like everybody eat eggs, right?
Everybody
Hell
eat
yeah.
eggs. Everybody love eggs.
Eggs and
Breakfast,
bread.
yeah.
Why do you think
Right.
there was such a big, fight over eggs back in the day when
Yeah.
when the eggs were like $5-6 a piece?
Yeah.
Everyone was getting pissed.
So we did that, and then like, I get creative sometimes, I start thinking, and then I was like, all right, I gotta make this fun, right? I gotta make it I gotta put a story behind it. I gotta put characters in play, right? And then like my thing is, if I could feed your kids and your kids love my food, I could feed anybody,
Yeah.
right? And
Flip,
then
quick question.
Yep.
Where are you located? Right.
So our first brick and mortar is in the Skyway off Marquette, like between 6th and 7th of Marquette.
Where can they find you?
If you want to go to all my restaurants, right, where you want to try everything, the Malcolm Yard.
Okay.
Malcolm Yard is
All right,
Malcolm Yard is
perfect.
the way to go.
The Malcolm
All
Yard.
right.
Yeah.
And
We
then-
gotta
and
put
then-
our listeners on
Yeah,
because
and then you have other spots too, right? So you mentioned you have a place in the U.S. Bank Stadium.
Yep, I have 2 stalls at the U.S. Bank Stadium. I have 3 stalls at the Renaissance Festival. One is Sushi Flip, one is Egg Flip, and one is Wonton Flip.
hell yeah, all the flips.
So,
Yeah.
We're
Everything
trying to
flip.
build
You
our
own-
own
you
little
own it,
village over
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Flipville.
Flip
Yeah.
Flip Empire.
Yeah. Look at that.
All right.
that's
Oh my
great.
gosh.
Oh yeah, so you kind of told us how you began the whole egg flip journey. If you don't mind, can you tell us a little bit of how you got into food? Like, were you always like, hey, you know what, I wanted to be a chef from the beginning? How did that come to be?
So when I was younger, we have a lot of friends. You know, we always hang out with a group of boys that's at least like 8 of us minimum, right?
Yeah.
And then whenever I have people at my house, I always felt that I need to feed my friends.
Yep.
Right,
Yeah.
like
It's
any
like an Asian
any
thing.
it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
an Asian
Yeah.
thing. Like you go to your friend's house, right? They always be like, "Hey, you hungry?"
You want
Right,
water?
the
Always.
first thing that any Asian household that you go into, right? Parents or friends or whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, you hungry? You thirsty? You
want
want
a
something?
snack? You
Yeah,
want a snack?
it's just something always to fill your stomach up.
right.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn, now I feel kind of bad because you guys are over my face. I didn't offer you guys any food.
Payday
I offered
offered
drinks.
us
Though. I
nothing,
did
bro.
offer drinks though. Yeah,
I didn't even
yeah.
have dinner yet,
Yeah,
man.
oh man,
He
yeah,
just
yeah.
came from the fair.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
I should have brought something.
No,
My
I'm
bad.
messing with you.
Food is like it's something that bring like culture and
Yeah.
friends together, right? Like it is every celebration or holiday, it always involve food,
Right.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Good food
Yeah.
too,
Good food.
not just
Yeah.
bullshit.
And it's always food.
Did you always like find yourself like so you were you the guy cooking for all you and all your friends
I
when they
always
came
cook
over?
for all my friends, and I like growing up. I did fuck up on a lot of food.
Yeah, you
and,
got
How
it.
old were you when you started cooking?
like probably like young because I was a little fat kid, you know. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I was just making eggs and noodles. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta start out with your eggs and
Hey,
noodles, and
You
then
still
start-
can't beat that, man.
And then when you
Today that
you
still
started
hits.
putting meat and like vegetables
Yeah.
and different things in the
Chopping
noodle.
stuff, and you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
so-
this elevated.
Yeah, even with eggs too. We was
Yeah.
just, you start putting different things in there, and then you'd be like,
little
hot
experiment.
dog with eggs, you know. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love it.
I mean, every time that that I do get the pleasure of hanging with Flip, he is behind the kitchen. He's behind, all the stove and all that stuff. He does a really good job.
Yeah.
Dang.
So can you talk about going from, because you were at Lemongrass doing like high end Thai food, and then going into Eggflip. Talk about the transition between like that and then like moving into like breakfast.
well,
Like and it sounds like it's more like fast foody, right?
like for me as an entrepreneur, as a business person, is like now I have to start creating stuff that is easier for other people to create, right? Like for
Yeah.
my employees. Like if I was to open up a Thai restaurant or a sushi restaurant, even my sushi restaurant, like I kind of simplify more things for my sushi chefs and stuff, right? But like for my egg flip restaurant, I don't have to find the same chef as me to run my
Right.
kitchen.
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
so that's how you're able to franchise, and that's how you're okay.
And I'm able to find employees.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to find
A chef.
A chef.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's already
Very true.
that's not in the kitchen already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very true. So were you always like pretty business savvy? Like when did that come along?
I always had a lot of different business adventures. I wouldn't call it like failed business. I would just call it expensive learning lessons.
yeah,
Yeah.
Right?
there you go.
So I learned along the way. Like, I had food trailers before.
Yeah.
I ran,
and
I
you-
helped my friends run like different businesses and I know a lot of things about
Right.
the restaurant
All right.
business.
And then every now and then you would still have like the seafood lot pop up and
Yeah.
stuff too, which is delicious, by the way.
Yeah.
For my Asian listeners, then, did you go to college? All right.
No.
Egg flip.
You don't need to, yeah.
Sorry.
College degree
I,
unnecessary.
I got my GED,
No,
but I'm
you
still,
know what?
educated. and
You
I know what I'm
paid.
doing. Yep.
You paid. You got your business degree through the streets,
Yep.
right? Through hustling. That's your business degree. You had to go through actual experiments, right,
Yep.
in life.
Yep.
It's
The proper steps
It's
to
one
get
of
to
it's one
here,
of those stories where experience over education,
right?
which honestly a lot of trade school like that's the way it's going right now, anyways.
And I do see a lot of people that's my age, even the next generation that pay for college and don't even use their degree.
Yeah,
Right.
Man, I'm still paying for it now. Yeah.
Mom and Dad, I hella used the shit out of my degree.
Yeah.
Like I have a friend that I grew up with, right? He's one of my best friends who we known each other for over 15 years, and he went to Le Cordon Bleu.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
And he spent he spent 50,000 on Le Cordon Bleu, right?
Okay.
Damn, what he doing now?
He's not a chef for sure. I know
Oh
that.
man.
Okay.
But
He worked for Flip. No,
yeah,
just kidding.
no. He does real estate now. He does
Okay.
real estate now, so
Okay.
he's doing good for himself. But
It
he
just
still can't beat me in the kitchen.
Yeah, my
Okay.
So
bad.
that says a lot, right? It says that your education, we value education as Asians. I'm not saying we don't, right? But there are other roads to success, right? And would you say that cooking is your passion?
Cooking is my passion because, like, for other people, it might be more hard for them.
Oh yeah.
For me, it's simple. Like, I wake up, I do this every day.
Yeah, I burn
Yeah.
spaghetti, so
Yeah.
A quick question. Okay, that's impressive.
Oh yeah.
How do you burn spaghetti?
Danny can do it. Danny can do it.
you put the long spaghetti in
and
the
top
flame.
part. Yeah,
Yeah.
You know,
It happens quick.
yeah. Well, quick question: if you
It's
so,
alright,
so
Jack.
let's say you had a bad day, right? And then because as you mentioned earlier, food is culture. It just brings you back to maybe even your childhood or whatever.
Yep.
If you were having a bad day or your wife is having a bad day, what is the one thing that you can cook that just fix everything, that makes you feel better? Eggs?
Me, like,
Fried chicken?
for me, I always gravitate towards pho.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can
yeah.
go
Like,
for
I
a pho
can
right
eat
now.
pho every
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Wait.
Like,
Can you talk about your pho process?
my pho process, it takes a day.
I love it.
Yeah, it takes a day.
But you ain't gonna give him the
Like,
recipe.
I-
You're not
I'm
gonna
not
give
gonna
us the
tell
I
you.
recipe.
started.
gotta pay for the
Usually I
recipe.
started the night before,
Okay.
Damn.
and then we eat it the next day.
Old school.
Yeah,
Old
we eat
school.
it the next day.
Hell yeah. Do you do it Lao style, Thai style,
Lao
Vietnamese?
style. I like to
Yeah?
have
Okay.
that junk in the.
Yeah.
Hella
you
thick.
gotta get
You know
it.
what?
Can we
that.
talk
You
about
gotta-
the difference between?
Yeah.
So like ours, like the bone marrow come out of in the broth. You'll see the like the blood, like you'll see the scraps, right? That's coming out of the bone and stuff. And we don't strain it. We keep it all in there. Yeah. It's more rich and it's more like oily and yeah.
Bro, I'm married to a Vietnamese woman, so yeah, she does her good style. So, but whenever I go to my mom's, when she makes her pho, dude, I be going ham.
I think the I think the Vietnamese people, right, the way they do it, they rinse their beef and then they put it in a different pot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And boil it first to take the stuff out of it.
Yeah.
And then they put it in their broth, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
But I
what
feel-
about all the stuff that just came out of it?
Yeah, like, that's all the good
where's
stuff.
that
That's the
going?
Yeah,
flavor?
yeah, yeah.
You're
Yeah,
saying
where's
they
that?
toss the
Where's that
flavor?
going
Yeah.
to?
I don't know,
Yeah.
man. I eat what's
I
what's
like
put in front
that
of
a
me.
part of my pho.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do too. I love that.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Dang.
I do.
Okay.
Because like Barb does, that's how she does it. But like I like the messiness, and I like I wouldn't even call it messiness, but it's like that's all the good stuff.
Yeah,
huh? It's like the
si-
juices
yeah,
and
it's similar to when people eat crab, they throw away like the guts and stuff. That's where all the flavors at. It's like
Yeah.
kind of like that. Whoever is the
And
sushi
then
leader.
it's like if you're waiting the next day, right?
Oh.
All that shit sinks to the bottom anyway, so you get a clear broth out the top.
yeah.
I'm like salivating.
Yeah,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
So why eggs and not pho when you made that?
Because egg is more universal.
Okay,
I'm trying to sell to everyone,
That's
right?
a good.
gotcha. Yeah,
good.
where's pho?
We're in
caters to,
America.
right? Yeah,
We're in America.
But you know, in Vietnam, pho is breakfast food.
Yeah, pho is breakfast.
Yeah.
And they put egg in their pho. That shit's all
I mean,
good. Yeah.
To be honest, like whenever like my mom used to make pho, or even my wife now when she makes a pot, I eat pho breakfast, lunch, dinner
yeah.
until the pot's gone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, that's,
No, like so you got to think about it. If you're a business person that's working in downtown Minneapolis, right?
oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
It's-
like, okay, yeah, you're
sometimes
right.
You gotta just walk around with pho.
You're right.
Yeah.
And people
So
are
doing
busy,
in a
bro.
business
They're
with a bowl
stopping
of
there.
pho.
They're stopping there to get food and go to work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, in Asia though, the portions are small, right?
Yeah.
You get these small little bowls that are quick.
We're in America where people
That's
gonna
true. We
complain
got big
about the
boys.
size.
Yeah, if
of
you
what
give them a
eat.
little bowl.
You know what? You're right.
They got
Oh.
Yeah. On
Oh,
Facebook.
you better end up on eat and
Eat
go.
and go.
Yeah,
Eat
end up
goes
when you
like-
go.
yeah.
This guy sold me a $20 bowl of pho and gave me a little thing. Yeah.
No, I respect every restaurant owner, man. Like they're doing their best, man, to like keep their restaurant open and like to keep their staff happy and stuff. And there's a lot of work behind the door, like behind what people see on what business owners do that nobody sees, you know. So
Yeah.
Yeah. So to kind of go off of that, because we are again a mental health podcast. So Flip, you know, you kind of telling us about the successes of it. What about the hardships? You know, like have you experienced burnout? You know, you're opening this location, that location, chicken flip, sushi flip. How do you deal with like, you know, kind of grinding like nonstop,
like
you know what I mean?
life balance.
Yeah,
basically.
kind of like
yeah.
that, because you know you're on the go all the
Yeah.
time, and even when we talked about earlier, you didn't really have much free time to even go to the state fair. You know, like
Yeah.
how do you balance that?
So the best thing is that I have my fiance working with me.
Oh, shout out
So
Gina.
I do get to see her at work and stuff, and like
Yeah.
It's cute.
yeah, and we do like sometimes we do put away time that we have to spend with each other. Like we make a time in the schedule for when we do have time. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like she understands that we are grinding right now, and I
Yeah.
respect that, and I love her for that. You get
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And like right now, my goal is to not work so hard later, right?
Right,
Like
yeah.
right now, I want to grind just as much as I can so I could
Right.
benefit more now than later on then have everything set and ready for me to relax later,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
Yeah, you make me feel good about it because, like, right now, I think like me and my wife, we're kind of in that same position where it's just like, dang, it just seems like grind,
Yeah.
and it just seems like there's no end to it.
Yeah.
But it's also like hard to stop because it seems like opportunities are coming in. Like for you, it just seems like all right, franchises, opportunities to go to other states, opportunities to expand. You know, you're doing lunch menus, adding dinner menus, so it's just like it's hard to take a break.
Particularly when you're grinding and you're just going on and on and on. Essentially, like when you're dealing with burnout, so basically what you're thinking, at least what I'm getting from it, is just you're just working for the future, right?
Yep.
You're just, this is temporary. The future is going to reward itself. Okay.
So is there a I guess you know that's hard to is there a set number when you can take a break then? Because you know you say that you're working for the future, but when do you know when to stop? Right.
For me right now, I love what I'm doing, so I could do it every day.
You're one of the lucky
right?
few people.
I love what I'm doing, so I could do it every day. But I can take a day off or an evening off
Yeah.
whenever I want to.
Yeah.
Whenever I choose that I want to, right?
Right.
Because I set myself up at my business that way where they don't need me to operate a brick and mortar.
Right.
They don't need me to run this shop.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I'm just a phone call away. But I like to be there to
Yeah.
make sure things are running smoothly, or if I'm missing like an inventory or something, then I'll go pick it up and go drop it off. Like in the morning, my days that I start out, I get up like 6 in the morning, right? And then I figure out what I need to grab for each one of my shop, and then I go do my rounds. I go drop it off, say what's up to all my staff. Like I see my staff at every one of my shop almost every day,
Yeah.
So they know who you
so
are.
they know who I am. And
That's
I go
what's up.
drop off stuff, or I go say what's up to them, see how they're doing, and like with me and my staff, I appreciate every one of them, even the one that has worked with us before, because like without them, there wouldn't be any egg flip, because I couldn't do this by myself.
Right.
I wouldn't be able to do this at all by myself.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And then talk about that because it's like, were you in a leadership position when you were at Lemongrass? Like, I
Yes.
guess I don't understand like the dynamic of like the.
So I was in control of like the kitchen, the staff and stuff, and like just making sure the food operation is going out smoothly and stuff.
Okay, so as a chef, you're not just cooking.
No,
You're
it's
kind of
inventory,
oversee everything.
Yep.
Okay.
Different personalities from every staff and stuff. So like with me, I have to kind of adjust my personality with everyone else, like learning everybody, right? So like with like if Cam's working with me, I have to kind of figure out how he is.
Right.
And if you're working with me, I have to figure out how you are.
Yeah.
So I can not make you feel some type of way. You know, like just having that balance, like just kind of understanding the person who they are.
Yeah,
And-
especially with there's so much there's so many different type of personalities. You just have to accommodate and try to. I mean, to be a leader, you have to figure out how they accept criticism. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can't say one thing to a person and another thing to another person. You're just gonna kind of go off the rails.
And you gotta like lead by example too.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, lead by
'cause
example.
So how do you lead by example right now?
So basically, like when there's like a mess or something, right, or there's garbage, don't walk past it, don't step over it, pick it up, or like me, I always pick it up. Or if there's a mess, right, and they see that is something spill or something, I don't go in there and say, hey, you spilled that or you did that. I clean it up right away,
Yeah.
and they see me doing it.
I love that.
Right.
And this is exactly what we were talking about right before we kind of started the episode, right? Where you would never ask your employees to do something that you wouldn't do yourself, right? So like if you're telling them to do something, it's something you would do too.
Yep.
That's amazing.
And were you always a chef, or did you play like different parts in like the
Well,
industry?
I worked my way up to
Okay.
being a chef, right? So I used to be just a line cook. Like when
Yeah.
I actually started out as a bus boy, like when I was like 15 years old, like
Yeah.
bussing tables and stuff, and then after that dishwashing, and then and then I worked at Chipotle. I worked at Chipotle getting what $7 an hour at the line doing breakfast, doing burritos and stuff, right? And then I moved my way up all the way to service manager, all the way to general manager, and I became the general manager for Chipotle, two of them in Maple Grove.
Can you talk about what going through those different roles taught you about when you were younger and where it led you? Did it like inspire you to become who you are, Flip today?
Yeah, it like so I just kind of followed my path in the cooking industry. Like I already knew that I'm a good chef already, and I just put that into like play, like just follow your dream, just keep on doing it, don't give up, right?
Yep.
And then like some days I am tired and I'll be like, oh man, like I don't want to do this shit again, right? But then it's like,
Just gotta
what else
grind.
am I gonna do? I'm
Right.
good at this already,
Yeah.
right? Like, what am I gonna go start over on something else that I'm not good at?
So
Right.
why didn't you try to start over on
Because
something else?
I'm already good. I don't want
Yeah.
to. Like, it's a waste
Yeah.
of time.
How did
Yeah.
you know you were so good at it that you didn't want to turn back? Because
When-
this is crucial to our listeners.
When I started tasting food without making it first,
Damn, like a
Yeah.
grandma.
like I could taste it in my head before I make it.
Shut up. That's
Yeah.
like Billie Eilish. She can see music in her
Right there, Kanye West.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see
Damn.
music.
So you can taste food before. Man,
So yeah,
okay.
because
I
I
love this.
I studied like when I just watch YouTube, right? Like people watch YouTube, right?
I watch you
Hell
take
yeah.
They
everything.
watch
Yeah.
documentaries or they watch stuff to educate them.
No eggs is on
I
YouTube.
only watch food stuff. Like that's
Yeah.
crazy. If you go watch my history, it's all about street
Yeah, it's
food,
your interest, your passion.
education on food, how to cut fish, how to do like it's
Mm-hmm.
mostly just food stuff.
Yeah.
Because food is basically like a unlimited education.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's always something that you can learn from
Yeah.
cooking.
And so, kind of along this topic of like burnout, and kind of like finding your place in the world, you guys said something kind of important where, after Lemongrass, you took a year off.
Yep.
Like how, like what happened in that year, and like where was your headspace at? Because you said you were kind of using that as an opportunity to kind of just
I saw a pattern in myself, like
Yeah.
just keep on going into a restaurant, like
Yeah.
helping, other restaurants succeed, whatever. And then it's like, why can't I do this for myself, right? Why
There you
couldn't I
go.
do this for myself? So that's when, my hairstylist told me to call her husband,
Okay.
like, all right, there's an opportunity there. Let's figure something out. And then that was the best thing that I did to start out Eggflip.
Was that the momentum? Was that the turning point for you?
Yeah,
Let's say our listeners are listening for the first time and they're at a turning point in their life where you were, right?
Yep.
What made you decide to say, yes, this is the route that I'm going towards now?
It was just my, being in a rut, like, just my own self, like
Okay.
me stopping myself.
Rock bottom then.
Yeah, like not
Your
not
personal.
rock bottom. It's just me fighting with myself, right? Like like hey, let's wake up. Let's not be lazy anymore, right? Let's do this for ourselves. Cuz I'm getting older.
yeah.
You got tired of
Yeah.
being tired.
I'm getting tired of like doing this for
other people,
for
because it
other
sounds like
people.
you
Yeah.
developed a lot of restaurants on your way
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
So I was like, it's just time for me to go head first and do it full blown for myself, right?
Yeah.
This is beautiful because I think a lot of our listeners have that, they're in that place, right? Where they're like, okay, I know I need to take the next step. I don't know what the next step is. I don't know how to take the next step, but I know I need to take it. And that's exactly what you're explaining, right?
Yep.
Crossing that line of, all right, I'm tired of being tired and let's just do it. Right? So then how did you get started? You identified a business partner,
Yep.
right? You identified a business plan. You
Yep.
knew what you wanted to do.
Yep.
And then how did you decide on egg flip?
It just happened. Like we just created this sandwich and it tastes very good, and then we made a menu, and then like it was more on like marketing, like just marketing it and like for us being in the business for so long, I already understand the food and some part of the business already. And then my business partner knew more of the business side, but he knows some part of the food. But then I'm more deep in the food. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
now now we have the balance,
Right.
right? So now I could just now I could just control the kitchen, the food, the employees, and he could take care of like the business side, the building, the logistic of getting like the inventory, like just now I have a partner that could help me on stuff that I wouldn't focus on, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because
right.
a business, you really need multiple people to run it.
Right.
Because like one person can't do everything. Like I can't run the kitchen all by myself and then do payroll and then deal with
No,
employees
that's
and
not-
then do
Inventory.
the marketing, inventory, and
Yeah.
so we had to make sure we build a good team.
So was your next step, did you do any like pop-ups? Did you do any small like catering gigs?
No
Did you
pop-ups.
just immediately open up a
No,
shop?
when I open,
You said, let's just do it.
No soft opening.
Just
Open
straight
is
up,
open.
bam.
All right,
Yeah.
no hesitations, y'all.
No
Just
open
jump
is
into
open.
it.
Dang.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Like,
because
cause
Yeah.
I don't like the soft opening stuff because it kind of slowed down the grand opening, right? You want that to
Alright.
be like that big bang, right?
yeah.
Why have a small soft opening?
Yeah, when you
and
can
then
just-
do another grand opening.
Yeah,
when you
'cause if
could just
anything, it
open,
takes-
right, and
yeah.
just start
It
making
takes
money.
buzz away from like the main thing. Yeah. And
You-
I think that's like a. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay. It sounds like a reoccurring theme in the podcast is like jumping into like finding something that you actually like and
Yeah.
jumping into it, because like we talk amongst our friends and like he started his videos, but like it's crazy, like we've been having this conversation with, like, he's been telling us he's been wanting to do that for years.
Yep.
Right. And like to be able to just go in and do it is like a different skill set, and it sounds like it took that year for you to kind of figure that out, like when you were in that transitional
No,
year.
it didn't just take a year. It took that 15 years of me being in the
okay.
kitchen to figure it out.
Yeah.
Like it's like I played that role as that employee before, where like whenever I wanted to go party, right?
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm gonna call off, right?
Yeah.
And then now I'm to that ownership role where I'm like, dang, I understand where she's coming from now.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
sorry.
When you're
Dang,
boss
I'm
and not your
so sorry.
PTO.
I'm
yeah,
so
yeah.
Sorry
sorry.
to all the owners.
I'm so sorry. You know what I'm saying? For how I
Called
was
up
acting.
Ann, like, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
that
like
one time.
how I was acting as a fucking arrogant
Yeah.
chef that think I could go anywhere, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
because I'm good as a chef, right?
Yeah.
Like for me before, it would, like, I know I'm good in the kitchen. I could go to any kitchen and go
Okay.
get a job anywhere, right?
Yeah.
And I get paid very well. And then now is like, now as an owner, I'm like, fuck, I feel so bad to all the owners that
Yeah,
I did that to.
Yeah. We
Now
feel like-
I understand, like, like
The tables
yeah,
have turned.
the table
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
turned.
Be-
Yeah.
Because what happens when one of your employees call? I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, damn
Oh
it.
my
Yeah.
God! Now I gotta go in.
Yeah. Can we talk about that? How the tables have turned, but you're noticing. What's the difference from employee to employer?
I grew up. That's the difference.
You
Yeah.
grew up.
Okay.
Yeah, I grew
You know
up.
Is that
what?
just is that just with time, or is that like
No,
with
and then I'm not
experience?
gonna lie. When you start making money in the business, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna excite you, and you're gonna want to do it every day, right?
Yeah.
And then you're gonna treat it as your baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay?
So how do you excite your employees?
Because I give them
slowly,
opportunity
yeah.
to grow with
Yeah.
their business. I'm not like I always tell everyone, I'm not greedy as an owner. I pay my employees very well, and then they have opportunity to grow with us because like if they stay with us long enough and I see them working hard, right? We have opportunities for them to run another shop with a profit share. So we do give them benefits later, like if they do want to grow with the company.
Yeah.
It's not-
Opportunities to not just be
yeah.
employees.
Nope, to be owner of Eggflip.
Y'all hiring?
Yeah.
I know, for real. Yeah, you sound like a pretty neat boss.
That's what I say. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna come work for you,
Yeah.
man.
So
Y'all
yeah, one
Like,
of
I got
my
the weekends off.
employee, his name is Brandon, and he been working very hard, and like he's about to open up his location at Walmart in Blaine. Not the one
so
off
right here.
not the one off Central, but the other one. The nicer one, right?
Yeah.
So right now we have a contract with Walmart that we could be in any Walmart, right,
that's
in the
crazy.
country
What?
that's
That's
available. So we have this whole
wild.
list
Yeah.
of like Walmarts that we could go into.
Yeah,
So
I'm
right now
applying.
that would be our first Walmart that we're going into.
So kind of like how Subway is.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yep.
you know, I'm
I'm
kind of
applying.
tired of Subway anyway.
Applying.
Yeah.
I'm applying to Eggflip all of a sudden.
Yeah, so that's the opportunity that we have for our staff.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to be a therapist anymore. I want to own Eggflip.
And so what does that mean to you to be able to like put people on like that? Like to be able to like bring people on, mentor them, and to give them opportunities.
Just grind, man. Like basically just grind and like let me see the like that you want it, right?
Yeah.
Like, cause like my nephew, like he one day he will probably get his shop. He just gotta put in more work. Like there's like he still has some more time to grow.
Yeah.
And there's some times that I ask him, hey, are you gonna lead your staff this way or are you gonna lead your staff that way?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You have to grow up as a leader, right? You can't lead them to clown around in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Or else your kitchen is not gonna be consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how old is your nephew right now?
He's 18.
18.
He's
That's
still
young.
So he's young. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
young.
So he's got some
Yeah,
room
so
to
he's
grow.
still
Yeah.
got like 5 more years.
How
Yeah,
old was he when you started training him?
17.
17.
Yeah.
Also just
like,
a year.
Like just turned 17,
Yeah.
so
And he wants to follow in your
he
footsteps?
just want to follow my footsteps.
That's,
Quick question here. So, on the other side of things, where things aren't as fine as dandy, how do you usually deal with like critics, like maybe Eat and Go, or there's people like
I don't
customers-
read 'em.
Customers.
Okay.
I don't read
What about
'em.
customers that come and complain?
Well, like, at the end of the day, customers are always not right.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a
Always
new
right.
take.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're not
I usually
always
hear the
right,
other thing.
you know.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes they're picky. Sometimes they expect too much, right? Or
Entitled. They're entitled.
sometimes they not entitled. It's just sometimes information that they don't know, right? Like or like a sauce that they don't know, and then it didn't taste right for them. Like they're not familiar to that, and then sometimes it's our employees too answering the wrong way, right?
Yep.
And it might trigger them because sometimes I have employees that have like language barrier, right?
yeah.
Right.
And then they might not understand them or something. And then I usually, when I hear that happening, I usually go over there and talk to them. And for me, I always try to de-escalate it and try to offer them something, right? Like, hey, can I fix it for you? Can I offer you anything else?
Yeah.
Or can I just try to be respectfully as possible?
Yep.
But if they want to keep on being an asshole, then they're just an asshole, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And nothing you could do about
That-
that.
There's
Yeah.
nothing I could do. I can't fix assholes,
Yeah.
right? So
So is that the critique you don't focus on?
no, I don't like. I do listen to critics sometimes,
Right.
like about like portion size or like whatever. Then I bring it up to like the staff meeting, or I bring it up to
Okay.
my staff and
Fair.
like, hey, this is what we got on the review. Like they think there's not enough eggs or something in the sandwich.
Got
Let's
it.
put a little bit in there. It's not. We don't. It's not much. You get what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
right.
Let's
Got
give them a
it.
little bit more. Like you like, why not? Right?
So it's it's not like I usually like my bread toasted at a 4, and this time they toasted it at a 6.
Yeah,
Kind of
no.
shit. Okay.
And I guess like going from like fine dining to more fast food,
Yep.
you probably get a lot less of those types of critics, right?
Yeah. Because mine, like now we have like kiosks and stuff, so they
Yeah.
can just self order and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
Yeah.
that.
So like we
honestly.
have kiosks, so we could focus on the food. I want you guys to have great food,
Yeah.
right? And then you could order your own stuff. But if you want to talk to us and pay cash, then you could ring us up there, and then
Yeah,
we'll go
yeah.
up there and help.
Yeah. Well, those kiosks is kind of like a new development, and we're kind of slowly starting to see that.
Yeah.
Like, is that like, I don't know, like sometimes I kind of like talking to somebody. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know.
So
like-
there's some places like at the Malcolm Yard, we do have to have a cashier.
okay.
So we do have to have somebody there to interact with the customers and
Yeah.
stuff, right? And I had that one day. I heard a customer said that when he came to our Skyway location, he was like, "Oh, so you guys don't want to talk to nobody now?"
Yeah,
huh?"
yeah,
And I went over there. I was like, I don't mind talking to you. I just want to make sure your food come out great, right?
Yeah.
So we could focus on the food back here.
Yeah.
But if you have any questions, we'll be glad to answer them or whatever, right?
Because sometimes I do feel like, dang, like these people like
I think it
like
depends.
they don't want to talk to me or something.
I think it depends. I mean, like let's say you're extrovert though. You like the communication that talking to people. Some people, such as myself, most of the times introvert.
Yeah.
I don't care to talk to people sometimes.
Yeah.
Like if I
Get
can
my food
if I
and
can
go,
order through the app, whatever, I'll just take
Yeah.
And then sometime a cashier fuck up the orders.
Oh
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay. So that's the real reason why. You
So
got
like
the,
if you're gonna push in your own buttons, right? That's your error.
Oh yeah.
yeah. You
Hey,
put it on
press
there.
the button
Yeah.
the whole
Yeah.
time.
Hey, you're the one that picked it. I didn't pick it for you.
Yeah.
I will say I've had that moment before. I'm like, oh shit, that was my fault.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. You're married.
Fiance,
Fiancé.
about to be married.
You're about
yeah.
to be married.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Big life change.
Yes.
How has Eggflip changed your life in your personal life? Were
In a
you in
relationship?
were you in a
Okay.
relationship before Eggflip? Did you get into a relationship after Eggflip? How does that come into your
So
social
it's
life? And say stuff that your fiance won't, fight you with after. No,
no,
just
she
kidding.
won't fight me or anything. It's
No,
just
no.
Let me.
now it's my phone.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Okay, just making sure because it's picking up. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you
No,
good.
you're good.
No, but it's just more like we don't have much free time with each other. Like yesterday was like our first time that we hung out together at the fair
Outside of work.
outside of work,
Yep.
and before that was our Cali when I went to California to a Backstreet Boys concert with her. Yeah, so
Hell
we
yeah.
brought,
Love
we so I can't fly right now
Okay.
because I need to make my real ID, right?
Oh yeah.
So we had to drive to Las Vegas
Oh,
to
yeah.
the Backstreet
Yeah,
Boys
you-
concert.
No.
Y'all drove to the
Yeah,
Sphere.
we drove, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and then like I was like, since we're out here in Vegas,
Mm-hmm.
I might as well go check out my franchise in California.
Yeah. So you
So
drove
that
there?
was my first quarterly check. So I drove to Santa Ana
Mm-hmm.
and then drove all the way back. But I took 2 weeks off
Yeah.
to do that
Yeah.
trip.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And so she's cool with you, like
Yeah, she's
it being a part of
yep,
like the vacation.
She understands and
She's
she's
very
grown-
supportive.
She's
Yeah.
supportive.
Were you together before Eggflip?
Yes.
Oh
yes.
my gosh. So she's
We've been
here.
together for over 10 years.
She's been part of the whole Eggflip
Yeah.
journey.
Yep, the whole
So,
thing.
it-
Like
it's-
she's been through a lot of adventures with
Yeah.
me. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yo, it sounds like me.
If you go to the stores like Malcolm's Yard, like she's usually there. Like when I
Yeah.
go there, or
Can-
she's there.
Can you say her name? Is it or is
Gina?
Gina? Gina.
Okay.
Shout out Gina.
Yeah.
Gina.
Shout out Gina. We love a strong woman supporting her man. Love it.
Yeah,
That's how
and
you
I
got
respect
here.
that. I love her for doing that.
Yeah.
Like
Love it.
a lot of people they would kind of like
Quit.
want your attention and want
Yeah.
more of your
Yeah.
time and
She-
stuff.
she
That's
knows the
why.
grind.
Shout
She
out
knows- she
Gina.
knows the
It's
grind.
hard.
Yeah.
It's hard work.
Like me and my wife are kind of in that like in a similar situation
Yep.
where it's like we're starting the farm, we're starting to get opportunities. Was there ever a period where it was kind of like I don't, like where you guys didn't see eye to eye about that? Because there was definitely
there's
periods
a-
like early on, like
Yeah.
There's a lot of time, okay?
Yeah.
But it's just like for me as her partner, right? Like
Yeah.
I have to respect what she says
Yeah,
sometimes,
yeah.
like right? Like I have to kind of like swallow my pride and think about what she and then like cuz I hate it when she said, "Oh, I told you so." I hate it, right? Like so I get a lot of that.
Yeah,
I get a
yeah,
lot
yeah.
of that. So
We're
I
the
have
same
to
way.
like slow down.
Uh-huh.
Have to slow down and I'm like, yeah, you're right. Like she is my balance. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
like she is my balance or like she is my safety net, right?
Right.
Like
I love that.
For when I do end up fucking up whatever,
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
my safety net.
Right.
So I
Yeah.
don't fuck up.
Yeah, and it's always good to have that because sometimes your vision, you don't see all the different aspects, different perspectives.
Yeah.
Someone from the outside can see it differently, and
Yeah.
it makes you realize, Fuck, you're right. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
It's because sometimes when us guys, right, we think about business ideas and we get so excited about it, especially when we're with our friends and stuff, right?
And they hype your ass up.
And then I go share it with her, right? And she shuts it down right away. And I'll be like, fuck.
Fuck, she's right.
She's right.
That sounds just like Bart.
Puts you in check.
Yeah.
Hey, but you need that check and balance.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because like I think just this year, like for a long time it was, you know, the farm, like now we're doing like a lot of like farm education stuff in the cities and stuff. And so like for a long time it was, that's your thing. I'm gonna support you in anything you need, but like that's your thing. You know? And then like just now she's starting to come around where she's like, all right, cool. I see the picture, like, you know, and she's always believed in like me and everything, but like having her jump on board like just motivated me like that much more. Like, so like I guess like was when did Eggflip become like real to her too? So, because it's always been real for you
like,
in your head, right?
So in the beginning stage, right, like she was kind of like, she was doing real estate too.
Yeah.
So she was working with another friend, whatever, and they did real estate. So she was only like probably like 50%, 25% towards Eggflip.
Yeah.
Like she was doing the marketing part, like, you know, doing videos and pictures and stuff, and now she doesn't really do real estate no more.
Yeah.
She's like
She's all in
She's
Eggflip.
all in with Eggflip because it's like now it's just not my dream, right? It's our dream to like grow this thing because like now she see that it is something that we could take off from, right?
Yeah.
It's
like,
a shared vision.
It's
now.
a shared vision now because like with these characters that we create, like at first the egg was like a fighting egg character, right? She was like, won't you make it kawaii? Like, you know, like kawaii. What the hell is kawaii? Like, you know what I mean? So that's not
Leave it to a female to make a girly
so
pop
when I
like
said
you.
the egg, when I said the
Yeah.
egg character to her, right? She was like, no, he looked so angry. He looked aggressive, right? And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna set it back and for my designer to like recreate it. And then he was like, how about this? And it got like more playful, more like
more cutesy.
more cute now. Like
Leave it to a girl to like level up your marketing.
So big shout out to her on like the characters to being more cute.
That's how it is, right? The men, I think men have great visions. You guys are great visionaries. You guys are doers, right? Yeah. And women, we come in, we make it polished and better.
Yeah, and you
like,
definitely.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
We're just like, okay, great idea. Now it's kind of like, okay, my example is Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
Women love football now. I mean, women have always liked football.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that?
Really up in a different episode.
Women have always liked football, right? They've always been like, oh, great, football. We have some women who are like, hell yeah, football. Right? But now, girly pops are like, football?
I think they're just there to take pictures.
Hey, and that's is that
they want to wear the fan gear and take pictures.
No, you're selling more jerseys though, right?
Yeah, exactly. Is that bad publicity?
No, do you guys hear? So actually, I don't want to delve too far away from food.
Yes.
But apparently, it's a whole business. It's a business move on both ends. Because like Roger Goodell, you bring in Taylor Swift, bring in all the Swifties, all the ratings went super high. And why did they get engaged right before the season start?
It's for NFL season.
It's both. It's probably love too.
Maybe they're in love. I don't know.
It probably is. But the NFL can capitalize on it and say, if you're gonna get married. Get married right before it starts. We're gonna get way more views. All the Swifties are gonna tune in.
Hey, you think Taylor Swift's gonna sing at the next?
They probably sponsor her wedding.
Yeah.
Her Super Bowl. Shut up.
She
The
might.
NFL sponsored the wedding.
They probably sponsor her wedding.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
halftime show. That's what they have.
You guys want me to get married this time? All right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, not that she needs it. She's a billionaire.
No,
but because look all the Chiefs game. Why every time something happens? Look at Taylor.
Yeah.
I mean,
they had a counter
I'm not.
on her.
I'm not mad at it because.
But see,
it's a business
this
move.
is what
It's a
I'm
business
saying.
move.
Women take what men have or are doing, and just make it better.
Market it right.
I ain't mad at that, yeah, because Barb definitely
Right.
helped me a lot, and it sounds like
Marketing is just a woman's
They're
strategy.
just more like
We know
they're
how
more
to
better
take it
at planning things.
No,
than
this is
us,
the thing.
for
right?
sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah.
know how to
Scheduling
make it
and,
so
like,
that other people want it.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
Not just men.
Yeah. I actually love it.
Yeah.
Like I actually love it because it's like
it's
now it makes my job a lot easier,
Yeah.
right? Like
And egg flip looks hella cute.
Yeah, because then I saw the sushi flip, and earlier you talked about developing these characters, right?
Yep.
So what role do these characters? What role did they play in egg flip? And
So-
are they okay?
these are all the characters, right?
Okay.
So basically,
Yeah.
I have the story of these two characters
Okay.
chasing all the ingredients to make which. Right?
Oh,
You
that's
see
cool.
you see how all these characters, right?
Okay.
It's in the sandwich, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the egg and the sandwich is chasing all these ingredients to make the sandwich. So my story was to make them fight all these things, and then it becomes a. That's why I said my first egg character was more like aggressive and fighting.
Yeah.
So
I like that now because then the bread has got they got the rope trying to like rope them in.
I have more like artwork like with these characters.
Okay.
Like for like even my the U.S. Bank Stadium.
Yeah.
I have this picture that they recreated with my character.
Yeah.
With that Justin Jefferson catch where he caught over that Buffalo Bill,
Okay.
and they recreated that picture.
Yeah.
With my characters.
That's-
Doing that
Can
same
we use
pose.
that? We're gonna show that, right?
Yeah, I could send you that, and then
Yeah.
you could
Please
show
do.
that.
And have you ever looked into like the potentially like make like a comic book or a children's book
To be-
about it? Or sorry,
That's
are
crazy.
we leaking
That's
too
crazy.
much?
That's
Yeah, yeah.
crazy
Are
that
we
you're
going
talking
too-
about that
Yeah.
because I have been working on that.
Okay.
I have been working
We're
on
getting the
that.
exclusive
Yeah,
here.
so I have been working on like comics and like
Okay.
short story reels and stuff with these characters, right?
Yeah.
So right now, it's still in the making, whatever.
Yeah.
But
You know what you should do? You should have him in the jungles of Laos.
the jungle of Laos.
As an
Eggs?
that'd
Yeah,
be so freaking amazing. And
Yeah.
just like fighting things out there, that's so cute.
So yeah, like these characters, like I really do want to have a kids
Like a
children
kids'
book
children
and like
book,
or like yeah. So like there's this one comic that I did make, and it's about like a story where they're having a cooking contest and
Okay.
it's like kitchen chaos.
Yeah.
Now they're just burning stuff and like
Yeah.
and then they become like superheroes and stuff, put on their cape and then fix the kitchen up.
Yeah, because that reminds me like of there's like a Netflix show that my kids love.
Yeah.
It's like and it does follow like an egg,
Yeah.
and then just like all of I guess their recipe friends or food friends, and so it just reminds me so much of that. And I just see like, and I love how like you turned it's not just food,
Yeah.
and you see like opportunities elsewhere. Like so you're like true business person, you know, and you're venturing into like territories outside of like the kitchen.
And then like with the branding for this, the characters with Eggflip, right? Like it just give it more potential for other people to actually want to purchase a franchise because now they see the branding part of it, right?
Yes.
Because like if you're gonna go buy a different sandwich shop, they don't have these characters or these branding things that you could put towards marketing.
Yeah.
And with our characters, we have it's just more on the business side of like growing the business part of marketing and a story and like just graphic and designs and just make it more fun, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
More
The
vibrant.
possibilities
Yeah.
for expansion are a
Yep.
lot more
Yeah.
with because of the
Yep.
Yeah. That's insane that like you were able to do that. So then Sushi has their own character.
Yep. Sushi has their own character.
Yeah. Chicken have their own character.
Chicken have his own character.
Dang, that's pretty
Yeah.
sweet, man.
Question then. Is chicken flip, sushi flip, and all the other
Too excited.
I got too excited. Sushi flip and chicken flip, are they at their own special locations as well, like egg flip? or
So
are they...
chicken flip was just put on the menu. It's its own location at the Malcolm Card. So we're right next to egg flip, but it's just a 3-month pop-up just so people could try this menu until we merge it towards our lunch menu. And I created that character towards the egg flip character. Like, so it's just, like I said, the story is what came first, the egg or the chicken, right?
chicken.
And then this
Yeah.
is the egg.
So, and
The egg, the
it's-
sushi, then the chicken.
Yeah,
No,
the
sushi,
sushi,
the
the sushi is just
egg,
the
yeah.
sushi is just a bonus, right? The sushi is just a bonus. It's just more like the egg flip is the big brand
Yeah.
of everything. Yeah.
Okay. And
So-
the chicken is the lunch.
Question: if people want to, let's say we have a kitchen that's kind of vacant and they want to host pop-ups, how would they? Is egg flip, chicken flip, sushi flip open to that?
We'll definitely be open to that.
Do you guys
because
cater?
We do cater. Yep,
All right.
we do cater.
Is it just eggs or is it sushi,
We
chicken
do.
flip, everything?
We do cater sushi too, and we do cater egg flip.
All right, y'all.
Damn.
I think.
That
Dang.
would have
Okay.
been perfect for that one. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
We had
we-
this
we
event
need-
that we were working on, and then
Okay.
we were like looking for food at some point, but it fell through.
Options out there for everyone, whoever needs catering,
All right, so
breakfast,
tell-
lunch, or dinner.
Yeah. So in case I'm sure you already heard, but Chicken Flip is open for 3 months. So just make sure you make your way out there to Malcolm's Yard. Also, I made a video on it too, and I reviewed his food. It's delicious.
If you like spicy food, you gotta come try the mango habanero wings.
That's what we should have done.
Yeah.
It's just like we should have had some of your food here.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
should have.
Yeah.
We could have did a mukbang.
Yeah, next
Mukbang
time.
here. We could have been
We'll have
eating.
to piece it
Could have
together.
been eating and talking right now.
Yeah.
It was just a,
Oh, we need a
Alright,
yeah.
alright,
I think
dropped
we
the
would-
ball on this.
I think we
Yeah,
would have
dropped
been-
the ball on this.
No.
We
Damn
would
it,
have
yeah.
been chewing more than
Yeah.
we're talking
Yeah,
right now.
this would have been
Yeah.
this would have been for Cam's video instead
yeah.
of
I would have posted on there.
We're gonna have
Yeah.
to do another one. Just
Yeah.
Yep.
right?
100%, man.
Yeah.
You're just eating.
Yeah.
So what else does Flip do? So I know you're crazy busy. You're probably like super focused on the business and the restaurants. Like, what else do you like to do for fun?
I actually take every Monday evening off to play pickleball.
Okay.
So I play
okay.
pickleball 2 times.
Let's
like,
talk about
I
that.
try to play at least
Okay.
like 1 time a week for sure. But I wanted to go back to playing like 3-4 times like I did last year. But I don't have time to do that anymore.
Okay.
Because now I have like so many things going on. But yeah, like I love pickleball, man. Like after we retired playing football,
Yeah.
I've been telling like my friends about pickleball, right? Like, let's play pickleball, and they never wanted to play pickleball, right?
Were you the one that got Cam into it then?
No, Chan did, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it was,
Yeah.
it was him and yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah. So Chan, I've been telling him for like about a year already, and my other friends, let's play pickleball, right? They was like, what is pickleball? And they talked down about it, right?
Yeah.
And now they want.
I definitely did.
Now they play more than I do.
Yeah.
They play more than I do.
Dude, it's definitely a trend. Everybody that's never played it hates on it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, I was one of them too. I mean, I was like, pickleball, it's not a sport, man. But then once you're out there, it's fun to play. It's easy to learn. That's why a lot of people say it's addictive because it's something active that you can do that's not, super intense.
Yeah.
You don't hurt your knees, your joints, or whatever.
Right.
You're able to just pick up a paddle and just play right away. Yeah.
At some point, we can't be playing football anymore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, at some point we can't be running into each other. I don't know. I just always, there's like those videos going around on social media of like the 37U teams, right? Of the guys still running around playing tackle football in their 30s or 40s.
Last time when I went to go watch like my buddies, like the old TCF players, still go play, right? I'm like, man, you guys need to stop because it looked like uncles chasing nephews and stuff. Like, like when you start seeing that, right? Like dads chasing after sons and stuff out there.
Yeah.
It's time to hang it up, man.
Yeah, go pick up a pickleball racket.
So I always wanted to have that like sports activity still, right? That's why I kind of did pickleball.
Yeah.
And I even did a kickball team last year. I had a kickball team.
I was there for
he
one of
was
the
part
games.
of, so we had a kickball team that Egg Flip sponsored and stuff.
Hell
So
yeah.
it was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Just wanted to stay active and cause I hate working out. I hate going to run and stuff. Like I rather play pickleball to work out.
Yeah.
And with that, you play longer, right? Because I've heard pickleball, for a lot of people, they don't even feel like they're doing cardio, so they keep it going for several hours. They'll be on the pickleball court for 2-3 hours.
No, you'll get tired, and then you just have to find your second win. Yeah. After I get that second win, then I could play throughout the whole time and stuff.
Yeah.
And how old are you, Flip,
I
if you don't mind
am
asking?
39.
Okay,
I turned
so
40
yeah,
this year. Yeah.
It's
not that much
essential
older
at
than
this
us.
age to like just keep your body moving, right? And healthy body, healthy mind, right?
Yep.
You know, with all the things you're doing, like, what does that Monday night pickleball mean to you?
It helps me from not having my back hurt. Cause like the more that I move, right, like exercising and stuff, then my back won't hurt. Like I noticed that if I don't stay active, then my hips start hurting, my back start hurting, because it's like you're not moving as much anymore.
Yeah, because I think that's like super important too, just because like we're hosting a pickleball tournament. I don't know if Cam told you about that. So we've been kind of talking about pickleball a lot and kind of just the importance the importance of pickleball, or the importance of having something you can do socially that is like positive. Because most people in their 30s, right, like when they're hanging out with their friends, it's just drinking, going to the bars,
gambling,
right? It's gambling, right? It's usually involving some kind of vice or something that like can negatively impact them, right? And so being able to play pickleball is pretty important. Yeah.
Well, it's also a huge stress reliever for a lot of people, and it's actually scientifically proven that when you do play a racket sport, that you do live longer. It's just better for you in general.
And it's like full body movement.
Yeah.
It's like every part of your body, because you're like moving all over and stuff. Yeah.
I know definitely last time I went to go play pickleball, like, dude, I was like sweating like crazy. I haven't even worked.
Like if you don't know how to play, you're gonna actually be running more.
Yeah.
Because like when you start knowing where you need to be at and stuff, you don't move as much as the people that don't know how to play.
Because I was playing with my nephew and he was just like hitting it this way, hitting it that way, sending me across the court, and I was just like, what, like.
Yeah. And what the thing about pickleball is it's easy to pick up, right?
Yeah.
But then for you to advance to that next level, it does require some type of work.
Yeah, you have to know where you need to be at.
Yeah.
Like it's all footing, and it's like
you can't just go.
You gotta know where
play.
like. It's almost like chess, right? Like when you're thinking back and forth until you know which ball is gonna go high, and then you could go aggressively and then start shooting back and forth at each other.
And also like the Labor Day tournament is coming up, the Hmong Labor Day tournament in Cottage Grove. They actually are having a pickleball tournament there. Do you know if anyone signed up about it?
Probably Chan signed up last time. They had like a memorial tournament.
How do you do? You did all right?
I have no idea.
Probably lost.
Is
No, I'm joking.
Eggflip gonna be putting on any pickleball tournament anytime soon?
We're probably gonna host one like late fall.
Okay.
Because we hosted one last year, and we have a pretty good turnout for our pickleball tournaments and stuff. Because we are in like I am in the pickleball community when I do go play on Mondays with like my friends and stuff.
Yeah.
October 25th. Just don't do it on that day, because we're gonna lock that day down.
October 25th.
Yeah.
The thing is, No Eggs will be hosting the pickleball tournament, and it's Halloween themed.
Oh yeah.
So
Everybody wearing costume. Where is this gonna be at?
Smash Hub in Oakdale.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right, October 25th.
Yeah, and then we're gonna have flyers out there for you guys very soon here on how to register and all that information. All that
You
good
guys
stuff.
just gotta let me know, and then I'll give it to like the group of friends that I play with.
Yeah,
and stuff,
definitely.
And we'll need your duper score and everything because
because you can't just put like the good players against the
nah.
Gotta make it fair.
Yeah, we gotta make it fair because like
brackets.
if you play every Monday night and you come play against somebody me.
I still suck.
Hey, to be fair, you're better than all of us on this couch, so that counts for something.
I played.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I mean,
I'm pretty terrible. So being better than me doesn't mean much. I don't know. She don't even play at all.
it gets worse.
I mean, I played twice this past
Hey, you guys
week.
look good in the picture though.
We fooled y'all. We fooled y'all.
I like your hair in that one.
That was
Yeah,
He looked like the 70s player from
Does
the
it make it look like we
70s.
play it?
good.
You should have wore some shorts that was this high.
Yeah.
I love all Hmong people because you guys are from my country too, and
and
we
we
share
all
the
the
same
same.
country.
It's all
You know what I'm
love.
saying? Growing up, I always said like, oh, I always thought we were Laotian. Cause
I grew up with
my
Hmong
parents-
people. Like
me too.
People
my
would ask,
schoolmates are Hmong people, so I love them.
I just thought we
play
were an
sports with each
ethnic
other.
group from Laos. Like, I literally told my friends and family, like, oh, my parents, we're Laos. We're Laotian because my parents are from there. Grew up finding out we're not fucking Laotian.
Yeah.
So,
Speak totally different languages. Yeah.
I was like,
But it's very
No,
similar.
it's crazy.
Very
Laos
similar,
actually have a lot of different race there. Like there's the
Yeah.
Korean people.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
And Myan-
yeah,
And the Mien people.
Yeah.
Myanmar.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Interesting.
Well, you had mentioned growing up North Minneapolis, right?
North Minneapolis.
Right. So we just kind of did a deep dive into North Minneapolis on our last episode. I don't know if you saw that or not, but one of the things we talked about was like what were some of those factors that like. Oh, I'm sorry. We were gonna go into State Fair.
No,
My
no,
bad.
No, let's talk about
Yeah,
that.
my
That's
bad.
good
I just-
transition.
yeah.
No, you.
No, let's
No,
talk
you
about
can-
that.
You can talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's we were talking about like factors that like what do you think it was that allowed you to persevere? I mean, we all have friends that are still there. We still know people that live there,
Yeah,
but like what are like what are
got
some
you
of the
out of the
things?
hood?
There you go. Thank you.
To be honest with you, I was just tired of like it's just ghetto, you know, like
Yeah.
like you have to worry about locking up your house
Yeah,
over there,
that's
right?
tough.
Like my house in North Minneapolis actually got broken into like twice.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like just being unsafe, right? At some places and stuff.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
feeling unsafe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like me growing up there, I don't feel unsafe anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
right.
I can
I think
walk
we all came
everywhere
from the
around
hood,
there,
yeah.
So we get
but
it.
then it's just like now I gotta think about the people that I am around. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
how much safe are they staying there? Like I'm not saying it's not a safe place to stay.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
just a lot of things can
Why put
happen.
yourself in
there,
that
right?
situation?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
exactly what me and Pang talked about. When we lived there, when we were younger, we never thought about anything other than it was just home, it's
Yeah, it's
chilling.
just home,
We
yeah.
walked to the store, we walked to Wally's, we
Yeah.
walked to Cub Food on Broadway. Nothing happened. We were just
Yeah.
chilling. And now that we gotten older, I guess
Now driving back to there,
Yeah.
you're kind of like,
Yeah,
"Ooh, damn,
like, I would
made
never
that
want my
trek."
kids to go through
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually grew up in North Minneapolis, the projects.
Yeah.
So
The
like
summer
during-
homes,
during
like the red
that
brick buildings.
Yep,
There you go.
so,
Yeah.
So I was like on Olsen Memorial
Yep.
Highway where
Yeah,
the brick buildings
Yeah.
was.
Yeah,
Now
we grew
it's-
up there too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they all
That was
smashed
Tom
it
too,
down
right?
already.
Yep.
Yep.
yeah.
So I grew up during the gang banging time
Yeah.
over there, right? Like if you're not in a gang, you're with a different gang or something.
Yeah,
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 Like,
everybody.
but
yeah.
like with me, I never grew up being a part the gang stuff, and,
Yeah.
and I was always playing sports or
too
or-
busy
yeah,
cooking
too
for
busy.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
not too busy having fun actually
Yeah.
playing
Yeah.
Okay.
playing sports or whatever, and you know everybody. I grew up being a high school dropout and stuff because I decided to do other things like just being a fucking hard-headed ass kid and
Yeah.
stuff like thinking that I know better than the adults and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
yeah.
But look at where you are now,
Yeah.
right?
So-
You knew what was best for you.
Yeah. So it's just now I have to figure out, do I keep on wanting to play around and hang out every day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
do I want to start building something for my future, right?
Yeah,
or
right.
else I'm going to be like a lot of Laos people, right? Like our elders, they didn't come into this country where they had stuff ready for us or like stuff for us to like fall back on or whatever. We had to figure it out ourselves.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now we're in a position where we're building that for the next generation, and it's like important for us to do that.
Yep.
Just because we knew how it felt growing up with
Yeah.
nothing and not having any kind of really solid foundation.
Yeah. So me as now we're going back to employee and owner, right?
Yeah.
So I'm already past that employee stage. Now I'm more of a mentor. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm trying to teach the younger generation how to work, how to use this towards life, not just in the work environment. Like if you could stay clean in the kitchen, you could stay clean at home.
Yeah.
Like you could be more organized, your schedule, your life, like, you know, just being more ready, right?
So
Ready for
taking-
life out there.
Yes.
Because like life is not easy.
Right.
No.
You know, is like I always tell myself that I'm my own competition. Even if there's another sandwich shop that comes across the street, they're not my competition. I'm my own competition.
Right.
I stop me from doing what I can do for myself or what I could do for the people around me.
Yeah.
Right? So if I stop that, then there's no more goal for what I'm trying to accomplish or trying to help the people that's trying to grow with the company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you're teaching not your employees about skills
Yeah.
and lessons about life, not only in the kitchen that they can apply there, but
Yeah.
apply it to life,
Yeah.
right?
To
The
be
discipline.
a better person for themselves and to be a better worker, right?
Right.
For just be ready to learn anything, right? Because there's always something to learn.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Don't close your mind, right? Don't close your mind. Don't give up. That's all I gotta say.
And so if we have a listener who wants to apply to Eggflip, how do they apply to Eggflip?
Just
Or
message us
yeah.
or like message us on Instagram or Facebook, and then we'll reach back out and stuff. Or even stop at one of our location if we do have an opening. Which we might, but like most of the places is all filled up. Like I have so
That's
much.
how amazing
I have
you
so
are.
much.
I know exactly. Yeah.
Like, I have
Everybody
so
wants to
much-
go work with Flip.
I have so
No one's
many
leaving.
employees that they're like, they're actually battling for hours and stuff.
Yeah.
Right? And then I have to kind of.
That's a great problem
we
to
have
have.
to, we have to fight somebody to get a
Yeah,
job.
that's a great problem.
What
to
a
have.
great
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, you kind of touched on this earlier when you're talking about the heart, persevering and all that. But if you had an opportunity to talk to your younger self, what would you tell them?
I would tell myself like, stop being arrogant. Like like
Yeah.
just open your mind and listen. Sometime like like slow down.
Yeah,
Slow down and think. Like think about like what can be in front of you and what you could work towards. Right. Like just be more focused.
Yeah.
And do smarter moves. Right. And don't jump into something that you're very excited about.
Yeah.
So basically, listen to your partner.
Yeah.
look at different angles.
Or always look at different angles because the one that you're very excited about, right? It might block you or blind you from the other things that you could see, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. And then just for the sake of time, very quickly, again, Flip is here. He's a chef, and the state fair is also around this time, or right now, actually. If you can give a recommendation on the food, maybe one or two, what do you think people should absolutely get when they're at the state fair?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Can we say this?
Yeah.
Fuck this day fair. You got to go to the Renaissance
Yeah.
fair. 'cause
Oh,
that's where
yeah,
Flip
you
is
gotta
at.
come to the Red
Oh yeah,
Fest.
you're right.
So you gotta come try our. So we created sushi on a stick. So we deep fry
Okay.
sushi
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
on a stick over there. So and that's a big hit over there right now.
Hell
And-
yeah.
Okay.
And we've been the talk of the town at the Ren Fair for the last year, and
Oh,
this
love
year we
that.
are too. And hopefully we'll win that best food over there this
Yeah.
year,
Yeah,
right?
that
Hell
sounds good. I'm
yeah.
hungry as hell. Can you tell us
I
a little
know.
bit about sushi on a stick? Like
So it's like your typical deep fried sushi roll, right?
Okay.
And then without cutting it, we just put a stick on it and then we drench it with unagi sauce and spicy mayo.
I have a
and
question.
we just eat it
Hungry,
like a
bro.
corn dog, right?
If you cook sushi, is it still sushi?
Yeah. It's
Is
like
that,
a
I mean,
sushi-
because sushi is raw
So
fish,
basically,
though, right?
it's like
I don't know. I'm not a
It's
food guy.
basically
Okay.
like a sushi bake on a stick.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
deep
Yeah.
fried.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
know
okay.
what you should do? Ice cream on a stick.
Ice cream
that-
is already on a stick.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, no. The deep fried ice cream.
You know what?
Look at this guy. Yo, genius.
That's Joe.
What do
With
you
the-
want it on?
with
A
the
cone, a stick, or a cup?
No, the deep fried fried ice cream on a stick.
You mean tempura?
The
Tempura ice
tempura on
So
the
the
stick.
we used to make very good deep fried ice cream at Lemongrass back then.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did do that.
Yeah, the deep fried ice
yeah.
cream on it. See, man, deep fried ice cream on a stick.
Yo, ice cream tempura is hella good as hell.
Ice cream
though, man.
tempura is
Yeah.
hella good.
You know how they make the
No.
outside of it? So you have to get ice cream, right? And then put it in a ball, freeze it in the freezer so it get very hard.
Yeah.
And then you get palm cake, right? The one in the freezer, slice it very thin and make a outer layer and then kind of like dough it together and then freeze it again so it's a hard ball. And then you dip it into tempura and then fry
Oh,
it.
that's a
Damn,
long
I
process.
think the only time I ever had it was
So
a
so
sushi
then the
taco.
ice cream will still stay hard.
Yeah, it
inside,
doesn't melt it.
And then you
I've
could
always
fry it,
wondered how
yeah.
they made fried freaking ice cream. I'm like, what?
Is that how they do like fried ranch too? Same
Probably
type-
the same.
Same concept.
Probably freeze it up and because with those kind of stuff you can't fry it while it's thawed out because it's just gonna break.
Right.
You want to freeze it while it's frozen.
Got it.
So you prep everything and then freeze it. So
That
like
sounds
with
like a
food,
lot.
there's so many different preparation. Like it's not just making it and then doing it,
Yeah.
right? Like in food, you have to kind of with restaurant, like there's things that you have to prep and then make sure you
Days
prep
in
it and
advance,
put it
too.
in the all the food is all the prep work.
Yeah.
All the work is in the prep work.
No wonder my food isn't always amazing because I don't do the prep work ahead.
Yeah.
Burning spaghetti.
Yeah, no, okay. That happened once. I didn't know that shit could happen. When the
So-
spaghetti sticks are too long and it flamed up, I was like,
did, you know
oh,
what?
shit.
Yeah.
So with state fair food, right? What
Yeah.
my go-to, right, is that pork chop on the stick. The
I was
one
gonna
that's
say,
the one that's
everybody
by that
loves
mini
that.
apple pie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there. That's my favorite pork chop on the stick. And then I go for the corn.
Yeah.
Damn.
The corn, the
How-
pork chop.
How do
on
you
the
feel
stick.
corn being $5 now?
I hate it.
Oh,
I
man.
hate it.
You
Because
go
you
to
got to
Walmart
think
and
about
get
it.
more, like-
Corn is 25 cents or
Yeah,
less.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They're getting way more than 3 times what they're supposed
Yeah.
to get.
Exactly, dude.
They're probably getting like 10 times.
I've been getting mad as hell, man. But dude, you're there, and the corn's all the sweetest corn I've ever eaten.
Yeah.
No matter where I get it though, it's just straight biting into like sugar.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love it.
I heard Minnesota's really good with corn. Like,
Yeah.
They have really good corn.
Minnesota, I think Iowa got good corn. Yeah, we
Midwest, baby.
Midwest.
You went today. Did you have the corn today?
I did not. I saw it and I was like, $5? No.
Yeah.
He got afraid of the
happened?
price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the only time I ever paid more than like whatever $25, $2 was if it's elote. You know.
That
Yeah.
costs more than winter corn.
What is winter corn?
Winter, you know, when you go buy corn during the winter time.
Yeah.
So
would think it was like a whole nother,
at
like-
Hy-Vee, right?
Yeah.
Hy-Vee, you get 5 corn for like $7, $8 or something, right? For 5 little corn for like
Yeah.
$7, $8.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
why are you not at the state fair?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
and
Oh,
how
yeah.
do you get?
so
like, how do they choose?
The thing is, I can be in the state fair. It's just we choose not to be yet.
Okay.
Because I
Yet.
still have to figure out the prep work part of it.
Yeah.
Right? To make sure I execute right over there.
Yeah.
And then I have to figure out staffing and everything because over there I'm gonna need at least 40 staff.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like 30 to 40 staff.
Yeah.
And I already have the Renaissance Festival going on at the same time. And then I have the US Bank Stadium with preseason games.
Yeah. So there's a lot going on.
And then there's like a lot going on right now, right? So if I could figure out more of like the prepping part of it and getting everything ready for the state fair, then I'll be ready by next year.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's still more work to put in.
Yeah.
I don't want to go in there like
right. Unprepared.
unprepared, right?
Yeah.
Like
And
you
just be
don't
like a
want
big
to have
flop.
And
the
leave a bad
bad
impression.
impression.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I want to go in there prepared.
Yeah.
I want to
Okay.
go in there where like everybody's getting the same type of sandwich that they're getting at one of my shops.
Yeah.
So
Right,
it leaves them like,
Yeah, that-
oh, they can get it somewhere
Yeah.
else.
That makes sense because I've had some places where you go eat it there. It's the quality is subpar compared to at the restaurant.
Yep.
So yeah, that's
Because
good.
Yeah, 'cause I
they're
guess
like
you're bringing in the food.
because
right?
like at fairs, right? Like I know that owners they're trying to make something that's faster
Yeah.
to execute, right? And to cut labor costs too.
Yep.
Yep.
And to try to make sure that their line move.
Yep.
Like
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another aspect that I saw on the news is because a lot of these fairgoers of these companies or these franchises, they hire teenagers
Yep.
to work for them at the fair. So a lot of the time, like the first couple of days, teenagers, they don't even know what they're doing yet.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been trained, but it's not like to perfection. So I've been told, at least the news told me, is like, if you get a bad, sandwich or whatever, go get it maybe at the 5th or 6th day. That's when they'll perfect it. So yeah.
So that's how it is. Like
That's
when you're actually trying to hire mass employee, right?
Yeah.
They're not your typical workers that work at the restaurants and stuff.
Yeah.
They're just seasonal workers.
Yep.
So you're actually training on the go too.
Yep.
Yeah. And they
That's
probably
why
care a little bit less.
Yep. So
right?
so now we go back to where me as a Thai chef, right, trying to figure out how I could create food that's easier for my employees to execute.
Yeah.
So now for like these restaurants at the fair, they're trying to make more simple food that they could feed the mass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then to train the mass, right?
Yeah.
So like we're not gonna try to create something that's hard like my C-Lab. I'm not gonna put my C-Lab in the state fair because it's too hard to create.
Yep.
And then with the C-Lab, I'm only gravitating towards this part of the customers that's gonna come buy this.
And they know
Yep.
it.
So
Yeah.
now you have to create something that you could sell to everybody.
And you can push out
Right.
faster
Safer,
too,
Right.
because otherwise you won't be able to move the line.
Yeah, I guess I never thought about that.
Yeah. There's
It's
so many things
so
to
there's
think
so
about.
many things in the
Yeah.
business, like the food business. Either is a brick and mortar, a food truck, or running a festival. And I've done it all.
Dang.
Yeah.
Damn, experience,
Yeah.
bro.
And like food trucks is a lot of work because you have to haul all this food, and then there's limited supply that you
Right.
could sell out, right?
And we always tell our friend to do a food truck. We never realize all
Yeah.
the logistics behind it, how
Yeah.
difficult
And
it can
then
be.
like with brick and mortar, right? You don't want to ever run out.
Yeah.
Right.
It's embarrassing if you run out, right? Because
Yeah.
you have all this space that you could always be prepared and prep
Yeah.
and have ready,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
With food trucks, you can run out because you have limited space
That's
Yeah,
true.
so it's more
for
forgiving.
inventory and stuff. Yeah.
So somebody's looking to get into the food game.
Yep.
Do they start brick and mortar first, food truck, or do they do?
Yeah, what's your
like
recommendation?
It
vendor-
depends how deep your pocket is.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
Okay.
That's a good call.
It depends how deep your pocket is. It's like if you're a family that are using all your resources, right? Your money or whatever to get this food truck. That's all you have. You get what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then there's some people that already have money that they could just spill into building this restaurant and getting the marketing for it and getting the right tools for it, right?
Yeah.
It depends
On
on
circumstances.
circumstances on how much
Okay.
money you could bring to the table on building this dream up, right?
Okay.
But if you like if your food is good enough, right, you could be lucky too. And like or if you get this right audience that come and then now there's more people that follow that person or whatever.
Just go viral.
It's all in marketing
Yeah.
and the quality of your food, the taste of it, right? If your food is good, it's gonna sell itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's not good, you better lean towards marketing.
If it's not good, you better not get into cooking.
Because
Yeah,
sometimes
maybe.
because sometimes the marketing could be very good, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And the food look good and everything, right? But when
tastes
you
trash.
taste it, it's not that good. But they're still gonna get all those people that's gonna come try
Yeah.
it one
For the
time.
first
Yeah.
go around.
So
Yeah.
you want to make sure your food is good. So
Yeah.
like it sells itself.
Yeah.
When you try it, you're gonna be like, "Ooh, this is good.
coming back.
I'm coming back. I'm gonna crave for it." Right?
Yeah.
If it's not good and you get all this nice picture of people waiting in line for it, and you'd be like, "Yeah, this is the last time I'm coming."
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
I
right.
waited 45 minutes for this.
Especially
Like,
And you get a
Minnesota,
bad
eat
rap.
and go would get your ass, bro.
Damn.
Eat and go right now, they're just terrorizing.
Is
For sure.
it?
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a lot of negative reviews about almost everything, but yeah.
It's at the end of the day, you can't make everybody happy, right?
Right.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
1 out of 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agree.
But the best thing that you could do is just to try to be consistent with your food
Yeah.
and try to like make it as good as possible, right?
Look at that.
And one thing we know consistently about egg flip is that it's good as hell all the time.
Thank you.
Every single time. Every single time.
sorry.
My favorite is the spam. The spam
A lot
sandwich.
of people that, and then one of the sandwich that made it to MSP magazine last year for one of the best sandwich around was our avocado.
Okay.
It's just a
Okay.
simple egg,
Yeah,
grilled
avocado.
onions and avocado.
Like
That's
something
how
like
it
we
is.
just
Yeah.
make it home. Yeah.
What's your favorite?
My favorite is the flip.
The flip. I
flip.
had that.
It has a little bit of everything. We
Yeah.
have turkey sausage in there, our signature scrambled egg, and then avocado, grilled onions, bacon.
Yeah, I can go
Has a
for
little
one
bit
right
of
now.
Damn,
everything. And
I'm
then we
hella
have our
hungry now.
spicy
I want
mayo.
some sandwich right
It's,
now.
it's all in the sauce. So we're basically making American breakfast sandwiches with our sauce that we create in
It's
house.
hella good.
Yeah, the other one, the bulgogi one is good as hell too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all of our sauce, we make it ourselves.
I love it.
Question: did Flip, your name, come before Egg Flip, or was
So my name,
you-
Flip, did
were you
come
always
first.
Flip?
So actually, I'm born in the Philippines.
okay?
I'm loud, but I
Ah.
was born in a refugee camp in the Philippines.
Okay.
And my family, they call me Philip because I was born in the Philippines.
Okay.
A lot
Yeah.
of people, right? They have the
Flip.
accent.
Yeah.
Philip. So
Philip.
it's like
Philip.
Flip, right?
Flip.
So now all
Okay.
my friends, they like they
Flip.
call you Flip, like
Yeah.
so it's stuck.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then
you made it
Yep.
your
Egg
business.
flip.
Flip.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
What, egg flip?
Egg flip. Yeah.
Sorry. I got a ton of questions,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I got a ton of questions. I know we're strapped for time, but any like, do you ever aspire to go back into like that fine dining dinner type stuff, recapture that
do
moment?
one day because I love cooking and
Yeah.
I know my potential in cooking. Like I could do a lot of stuff. You know,
Yeah.
like for me as a chef, I could cook almost every culture
Yeah.
that I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
And
'Cause-
like I make Italian food from scratch. I could make Vietnamese food from scratch. I could make Thai food from scratch, Japanese food from scratch, Korean food.
Oh my god.
I feel like we really messed up today by just not putting you in front of a kitchen and,
Yeah.
and returning on the cameras.
Let's
And
redo
just-
this
yeah,
episode.
yeah.
We could come to one of my kitchens.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's
we
redo
could-
it.
yeah.
Let's redo it.
All right,
yeah.
let's for real make that happen.
Yeah.
Like for real, please,
Yeah,
please.
we could
please
we could come
happen.
to one of my my first egg flip location. We could do a
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
cookout
Oh
over
my
there or
Sounds legit
something.
as hell.
Okay.
Yeah. So
No, let's for real make that happen.
yeah, so we're running out of time here. We do want to thank our guest Flip here for showing up.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. Check out his restaurant, Renaissance Festival, Malcolm's Yard, downtown Minneapolis. And again, is Cam, Peng, Danny. You guys have any last words or anything?
You need to add a bee to your character.
Oh yeah.
I'm a beekeeper here, so like on the farm we have like honeybees and stuff.
Okay.
So I'm
need to
gonna
get
send you home with
honey
some
from
honey.
you.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
send you
need to get
home with some honey. So, but you need to add a beat to that
Yeah.
to those characters.
Okay.
Perfect.
Sorry,
No,
I have to
no.
plug my stuff in.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention also. Look out for our flyers for the pickleball tournament, and we're also gonna be posting Flip's handle and all that, so you can check them out too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Flip. You've
Thank
been
you for
amazing.
having
Your
me,
food
yeah.
is amazing.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
nice
this is my
to
first podcast.
My man.
Actually,
Hey,
yeah, this is
we're
my
so
first podcast,
honored. Yeah. Thank you
This
for
is
coming
amazing.
through.
And Flip brought us these really cool keychains
Yep.
and
Yeah.
hats.
Yeah.
You could buy those plushies at the downtown location.
Okay.
Right, y'all see. These are better than Labubu's, okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cuter than Labubu's, and
Thank you.
when you go get them from downtown, you get a
And-
sandwich.
yeah, you don't gotta
And
fight nobody for
you don't
it.
gotta fight.
right?
Yeah.
You don't
Got-
gotta wait in line or.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you
They
can
might
buy
after
hats.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you might have to wait in line because our lunch get busy over
Yeah,
there.
It does.
yeah.
It does. I always order before and then I pick it up.
That's
So
good. We do have a QR code where you could buy their sandwich and
Yep.
pick it up.
that's what I do. That's exactly what I
I would
do.
do that too. Yeah.
Love it.
All right, cool. Thank you, Flip. for
Any
coming
last
through.
words, Flip?
Well, for all the people that are working on their dreams and their goals, right? Don't give up. That's all I say. Don't give up.
That actually means a lot. It
Yeah.
really does. Thank you.
I needed to hear that.
Yeah,
Thank
me too.
you.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Thank you
wrap.
so much
Yeah.
for coming through, man. I appreciate that, man. Yo, it was fucking beautiful, man.
It's for all of my people who be fighting depression. When you think about your life, you can't help but to stress it. Counting all your failures, but never counting your blessings. I've been feeling lost and I need a sense of direction. Cover up my pain with them bottles and prescriptions. It don't ever work, the next day wonder why I did it. Tryna fight this battle, but can't escape what I'm feeling. Hard to open up when you can't explain what you deal with. Hard times don't last, strong people do. Don't give up now.